Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's Will here from Adept Fitness, and today I'm back with another video about calisthenics. Today we'll be talking about some pros and cons. Is it the right workout for you? And is calisthenics the best workout style that you can try? Let's find out, and let's get this video started. First pro of calisthenics is that it's absolutely free. You do not need to spend a single penny to start calisthenics or continue doing calisthenics. There are expenses such as rings or weighted vests, but these are not necessary to buy and are not necessary to have to excel in calisthenic training. Pro number 2, calisthenics can be done anytime, anywhere. There is really minimal equipment necessary to train calisthenics. The only thing you might need is possibly a bench or a pull-up bar or a tree branch, but all three of these things can be found at a local park, and it is not necessary to ever go to a gym. So this means that it can be done anytime, anywhere without any time constraints. So it's whenever it's convenient to you to work out, calisthenics is an available program to do. Pro number 3, calisthenics is safer than classic weight training. Often in weight training, you're overloading your body with unnatural amounts of weight that it was not intended to handle. Thus, you produce a lot of force on your joints that can be unhealthy. In calisthenics, you're training with your own body weight, which your body was intended to handle. A personal example of this is the fact that I've never had a prolonged injury from calisthenics, but I was taking a weight training class for my school. And in there, I was doing the hang clean, and I got the bar up to about chest level. And since I was tired, I did the exercise incorrectly, causing the weight to fall onto my wrist, tearing a few ligaments in the back and straining the tendons right here. Now, this was a prolonged injury that took a lot of time to recover, a few months. Likely, if I had just trained calisthenics, this would have never have happened, because I would not have been overloading my joints and ligaments in an unnatural way with an unnatural amount of force. This is not to say that weight training is bad and will automatically cause injury, but if done incorrectly for some reason, there's a higher chance that an injury will occur. Pro number 4, calisthenics builds more functional strength for everyday life. In weight training, you're often training your body to adapt to lifting large amounts of weight off the floor or off your chest, and this is not necessary in daily life. In calisthenics, you're training for stability, flexibility, and mastery of your body weight, which is useful in everyday life if you have to pull yourself up, push yourself off the floor, or just anything in general with manipulating your body throughout the day. Pro number 5, calisthenics still makes you very strong. In calisthenics, there are lots of difficult exercises for your upper body that overload your muscles and promote growth. These include exercises such as the one-arm chin-up, one-arm pull-up, muscle-ups, the planche, the front lever, the back lever, and many others. Often there is a misconception that calisthenics does not build strength, but this is false. A personal example of this for me that supports this claim is that just recently I went in to test my bench max and was able to achieve 250 pounds for 1 rep. This is a pretty respectable weight, and I achieved this through calisthenics training exclusively for the past 3 years. I did no other sort of weight training, and this proves that calisthenics strength can be translated to other areas of working out or strength training. Pro number 6, calisthenics helps build a strong, lean, athletic body. The style of training that calisthenics forces you to do creates your muscles to react in a way that creates a more lean body that's less bulky than if you're doing weight training. Now, for some people who want to be bulky, such as maybe football players, weight training might be the way to go. But for most people, an athletic and lean body is what they desire. So calisthenics is a great way of training that forces your body to adapt to be athletic and lean. Pro number 7, calisthenics builds true core strength. any exercise that you train, whether it be pull-ups, push-ups, training the front lever, back lever, the planche, your core is going to be actively engaged and working. In weight training, sometimes when you're doing exercises such as curls or the bench press, your core is not engaged and not being worked out. In calisthenics, it's absolutely necessary and crucial to have very good core strength, so thus your core will become very, very strong. Pro number 8, calisthenics is really fun. In calisthenics, there are many, many ways to do exercise variations so that they don't get stale or boring. In weight training, you are kind of stuck just adding weight for overload, but in calisthenics, often you can come up with creative ways to overload your muscles and re-engage and stimulate them. Another part of calisthenics that's really fun is training for high-level moves, such as the planche, the front lever, the back lever, the human flag, the press to handstand. Any of these are really impressive and can be done basically anywhere and are just impressive skills to work towards and extremely satisfying once you achieve them. Alright, so we've talked a lot about the pros of calisthenics, but what are some of the cons? Con number 1, it's difficult to overload your legs if you train calisthenics exclusively. Your legs contain very large muscle groups that take a lot of exercise and a lot of heavy exercise to wear out. If you're training calisthenics, there just aren't very many ways to do this. So if you want strength in your legs, it's necessary to supplement your training with some strength training so that you can overload your legs and gain greater strength in them. Con number 2, calisthenics can be a difficult form of exercise to start. Calisthenics is a lesser known discipline, and there's a smaller community that is passionate about it. This means that if you live in a small area, it's unlikely you'll find a workout partner who's knowledgeable and has been training calisthenics. Luckily, the small community that there is on YouTube and on online forums is very supportive and very knowledgeable. Channels such as mine or others can help you get started and help you going on the right path and get you training in no time. Con number 3. I've already briefly touched on this, but I'm going to elaborate more on it. In calisthenics, there just aren't very many people who do it. I've been working out with calisthenics for 3 years, and I've only found one person who's as passionate about calisthenics as I am. If you're a person who's motivated by others working out with you, calisthenics is probably not the discipline for you. You have to be very self-motivated, very patient, and very determined. You're going to do a lot of workouts alone, and that's really just the truth of it, because there aren't very many people who are as interested in it as you would think. Alright, so in conclusion, calisthenics is a great form of working out, and you should definitely give it a try. If you're looking for more content, go check out my friend's channel. He's called Training with Diabetes. He's in the early stage also of making his channel, and he's got some great stuff. So go check him out. I'll leave him in the description down below. Let's get out there. Let's try some calisthenics. Let's have fun, and let's keep grinding.